Hello friends, you're watching Into Today Tech, and in this video we're going to unbox Vivo's latest smartphone, the Vivo V7 Plus. The company launched this new selfie-centric phone in the market with a nearly bezel-less front. The phone has a 24 megapixel front camera as written here in gold. Okay, let's take a look at the specs and the price. Vivo V7 Plus has been launched at the same price as the MRP, that is Rs 21,990. The phone comes in only one variant that has 4GB of RAM and 64GB storage. Vivo V7 Plus runs the Snapdragon 450, which is a new chipset in the Snapdragon 400 series. It is faster than the 430, but then the 625 based phone come with a much cheaper price tag. The USP of the phone is the 24 megapixel front camera and a 6-inch display which has narrow bezels, though it has 720p resolution. At the back, the phone has a 16 megapixel camera and it packs a 3225 mAh battery, but fast charging isn't supported on it. Okay, so here is the smartphone. It is a matte black color variant. As you can see, it has all metal build that is finely chiseled. The antenna lines are quite unique, done in silver tone. The full metal build does feel solid in the hand and there are no plastic inserts, so the finish is same throughout. Let's turn on the device and take a look at the other box contents. First up, there is a SIM ejector tool which brings us to take a peek at the SIM card slots. The V7 Plus has one slot, but it takes 3 cards in it, 2 nano SIMs and 1 micro SD that supports up to 256GB of memory cards. Also, the slot is built quite solid. Then there is a bundled flexible plastic cover that has quick start guide and warranty information leaflets. Then there is the micro USB cable, a pair of earphones with a single button and a mic. And then there is the charger with 2 amp output. Now let's set up the phone. Notice that the phone supports a lot of languages apart from Hindi and English, including Marathi, Bangla and Telugu. Okay, so this is how the FunTouch OS 3.2 looks like, which has a very close resemblance to the iPhone's iOS. There is a control center that you can drag out from the bottom, which has a lot of controls than just for Wi-Fi. At the top, there is the notification area. Even the settings menu has a similar layout, but the listing is all according to the Android OS. Taking a closer look at the phone, it has a 2.5D curved glass at front. The phone has a solid build quality and feels quite comfortable to hold in the hands, thanks to the curved edges and rounded corners. Despite a big screen, it isn't as big as phones like the Mi Max. The phone runs the latest Android 7.1.2 Nougat operating system, though the company has not revealed any plans to upgrade to Android Oreo. There are some features on board like a quick multi-window gesture, but most of the apps don't support split screen, which is kind of strange. After checking several apps, we found the Messages app to support the feature, and below it is the list of a very limited number of apps supporting this feature. Though the phone feels fast and the apps are opening without much of a lag, we will only be able to comment on it after fully testing the device. The phone also has a dated charging port. At the bottom, between the headphone jack, mic and speakers, lies the micro USB port, though most phones in this price bracket have a Type-C USB port. Now let's test out the display quality on the phone. There is already a demo video preloaded on the device. Since the phone has narrow bezels, to make the most use of the 18:9 aspect ratio, it hides the on-screen keys. The brightness of the display seems adequate for daily use and colors are not oversaturated, which is nice, but the resolution overall is low for the price. We don't really know if Snapdragon 450 is able to handle 1080p screens as it's a new chipset, but given the price, the 720p resolution is going to take away vivid experience you could get at this price. At a similar price point, you can get the Moto Z Play, which has a full HD display and also supports Moto mods. Anyways, at the back there is a 16 megapixel camera and at the front lies the 24 megapixel selfie shooter, and we tested both of them briefly. The autofocus on the rear camera seems quick and responsive. The shutter is fast as well. Combining both, you should be able to capture sharp images in no time. The outlines of the images are clean, the noise is not that high, and overall the color production is nice. It is not very accurate but slightly saturated for a more appealing touch. The phone also has a manual mode where you can change the ISO and shutter settings and some other advanced options to help you compose the shot. There are loads of filters as well. The front camera on the phone is obviously worlds ahead. It captures great amount of details and colors are very accurate. You require them or not is a different issue altogether, but you can capture top of the world selfies with this. There is HDR on the front camera as well, and it comes in handy when you're taking a selfie against the sun, for example. There's a selfie panorama feature as well, using which you can capture a wide area in the photo. The stitching of the panorama has come out to be clean, so the mode seems quite reliable. Next, there is also a portrait bokeh mode, as Vivo calls it, that can blur the background. This is also clean to a good extent, but we did find the problem in the edges of the object, and this problem may increase in low light. We're obviously going to test the phone fully in the coming days, so watch out for a full review. Subscribe to our channel to get notifications for our latest videos, and if you have liked this video, give it a thumbs up and let us know your suggestions in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.